this video is about shorts versus long form YouTube videos. So I've said this before, nobody taught us how to build a dojo or a social media presence. Our senseis just taught us how to train hard and learn good martial arts. But they didn't teach us about social media or any of the other things needed to grow our schools. So this specific video, I'm shooting it in landscape. If you can't see, it's a wider frame versus the tall frame. And here's a little bit of a secret that I just found out about that is kind of important. Shorts are up to 3 minutes right now. They used to be 60 seconds. They just extended it to 180 seconds. If you've got a video that's 3 minutes and 10 seconds, it does not qualify to be a short. Also, the short format / TikTok / Reels / Facebook Reels, those are all in the portrait platform. They're designed that way so that the viewers, they scroll, the phone is, in a portrait and you're just scrolling, and so you see a bigger video as it's in that form. Nobody really holds their phone this way. So if that was how everybody held their phone, then probably the social media platforms would do landscape more often. But most people are using one hand, scrolling with their thumb, or using the other hand to scroll with their finger, and the phone is in this position as it's built. Tablets, computers, and TVs are all in landscape because that's the format. So I'm shooting this in landscape for the purpose of a long form video, 3 minutes or more. And so that's kind of important. So a lot of our videos on our channel are all this format. But here's an important Snapple fact. I was researching. I use Cloud and ChatGPT to research quite a bit. And one of the things it said was the fastest way to grow your YouTube channel was through YouTube Shorts. If you want to get more views, YouTube Shorts is the way to go. But there are certain limitations by doing it on a phone versus uploading it onto a computer. For example, you cannot upload a thumbnail for a short from a phone. You have to do it from your desktop. However, you could create a portrait thumbnail that is edited into your video and then choose that portion as the clip preview for your thumbnail. So that's another topic. But what I did discover recently was long form videos like the one I'm recording is ideal for 3 minutes or above. And you basically can record, horizontally. You can record 3 minutes and above in portrait mode as well. It just depends on what your intent is. But for the sake of the topic of shorts versus long form YouTube videos, long form is the educational, I want to say the educational. People are looking for more information, longer viewing, more scenery, more details. You want to get class footage for your dojo or whatever it is. Probably a horizontal format will work well. But if you want quick, close-up, detailed, for example, you want to show a technique, a rising block or a punch or an inside block, whatever it is, up close, and you want to get those details, that would be portrait. So you got to recognize the format for your platform. So for YouTube, it's 3 minutes or less. I would say 2:59, 2 minutes and 59 seconds is safe. Even 5 seconds. And then portrait would be better for shorts. When it comes to long form, you can use portrait or landscape. But for the sake of what you're trying to do, you have to remember what you're trying to do. If it's a quick snip of class footage for your dojo, shorts would be portrait. And if you go to our YouTube channel, Claycomb Karate and Kickboxing, don't forget, like and subscribe below. I've never said that before, but I have to now. I have to start saying it. It helps. We're trying to build our channel, but if you go to our channel, you'll see that we've got a lot of shorts now because we post about 3 times a week. We have posts of class footage and stuff like that, and it helps get views. But when it comes to our regular videos like this, the research I found is if you want to grow your audience, you have to do 2 things. Pick the proper format for the platform, And two, if you want to grow on YouTube, go for shorts. For social media, TikTok gets a lot of views, but the people that are going to be serious about your dojo are most likely going to be on Instagram/Facebook. They're the more decision-making people. So again, YouTube Shorts, 3 minutes max. Portrait, more than 3 minutes. You can do long-form videos on YouTube and use the horizontal landscape format. Again, Joseph Claycomb here, Claycomb Karate Academy and Kickboxing. Look us up, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Us.